All right, welcome to This Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through this today because honestly, we are looking at a massive paradigm shift in how we handle medical academia. We're going to take you from being a casual, basic chatbot user to becoming a literal AI power user. And we're doing the whole thing using Google AI Studio. It's completely free, incredibly powerful, and it is pretty much tailor-made for medical educators, researchers, and administrators. Okay, let's dive into our roadmap. First, we'll do a quick welcome to AI Studio, then we'll configure your medical copilot, tackle research and admin tasks, generate some media and apps, and finally, look at advanced power user tools and rules. Section 1. Welcome to AI Studio and upgrading your toolkit.
To kick things off, let's address the elephant in the room. What is the actual difference between Gemini and AI Studio? You might be wondering, hey, I already use the Gemini app on my phone or my browser. Isn't that enough? Well, if you are doing professional medical, academic, or administrative work, that consumer app is really just scratching the surface.
And this brilliantly illustrates why. The Consumer Gemini app gives you fixed settings, and honestly, it lacks large file uploads or deep customization. AI Studio, on the other hand, is your professional power tool. It gives you access to custom model behaviors, massive document uploads, and really granular control over live web grounding. It's literally the difference between driving an automatic car and sitting in the cockpit of a commercial jet. You get every single Gemini feature customized exactly how you need it. Moving on to Section 2, configuring your medical copilot. Let's get into the foundational setup. Setting this up is a super simple 3-step process. Before you even write a single prompt, you just need to choose your specific AI model, set the temperature, and add your system instructions. Doing this visually breaks down the interface and empowers you with complete control before you even begin. Let's zero in on that third step because system instructions are incredibly powerful. Think of them as giving the AI a permanent job title before your conversation even starts. Instead of desperately typing, act as a senior medical faculty member over and over in every single message, which, let's face it, gets really tedious. You just set it once. You tell it to always use the Vancouver reference format or always follow NABH standards, and it applies to the entire session. It is a massive time saver. Now, this is absolutely crucial. You really need to understand the temperature setting. Basically, this slider controls the AI's creativity. If you're working on strict, formal documents like standard operating procedures or policy letters, you want a low temperature. Think 0.2 to zero point 0.4. That keeps the AI consistent and precise. But if you're brainstorming a creative PowerPoint presentation or a script for a student video, push that slider way up to 0.7 or 1.0. You just match the temperature to the strictness of your academic task. All right, Section 3, tackling research and admin. This is your academic workhorse. Before doing the heavy lifting, you've got to pick the right engine. You're going to want Gemini 2.5 Pro for the complex, deep analysis. We're talking PhD-level proposals, massive literature reviews, or huge NAIC accreditation reports. It has this incredible 1 million token context window, so it processes massive amounts of text all at once. Conversely, you'll use Gemini 2.5 Flash for the everyday stuff, drafting SOPs, admin letters, multiple choice questions, just because of its sheer speed and efficiency. Now, what's really interesting about this is the level of detail required for a true professional prompt. You aren't just saying, write a proposal. This is a highly specific, copy-paste prompt designed for an institutional ethics committee. By explicitly demanding things like a structured abstract or sample size calculations using the Cochrane formula, you're making sure the Pro model gives you a flawless, publication-ready document. And the administrative power is just as impressive. You can literally upload your existing institutional PDFs and ask the AI to review them for compliance gaps. You can draft entire NAC criterion reports with self-scores or generate NMC compliance tables that compare your required faculty strength against what's actually available. It completely automates the absolute most tedious administrative workflows in academia. Section 4, generating media and apps. This is where we get into some multimodal magic. We are talking about rapid media creation that will completely change how you build teaching materials. Seriously, prepare to be amazed by the speed here. Using the Imagine 4 model, you can generate high-quality educational diagrams in literally 5 to 15 seconds. The Veo 3.1 model? It generates 8-second, high-def clinical video clips with audio in under 90 seconds. And, absolutely mind-blowing, you can generate fully functional web apps in under a minute. Check this out. In AI Studio's build mode, you don't need to know a single line of code. You just describe what you want in plain English. Say you want an interactive MCQ quiz app for pharmacology students, complete with a progress bar and a clean medical blue design. The AI writes the code and builds that functional web app right there in real time, and you can instantly share it with your students via a simple link. It's a total game changer. When you combine these diverse multimodal outputs, you can instantly create extraordinary teaching materials. You're generating precise autonomic nervous system diagrams with all the sympathetic and parasympathetic labels. You're spinning up clinical demo videos of proper blood pressure measurement. You're even using text-to-speech to convert written lectures into professional audio narrations with over 30 voice options. You are instantly catering to every single learning style. Finally, Section 5. Advanced Tools and Rules. Let's look at some true power user features. Let's demystify a tool called code execution. So normally, AI language models are basically just guessing the next word, right? Which makes them notoriously bad at complex math. But when you toggle code execution on, you essentially turn the AI into a real statistician. It actually writes Python code, runs it in a secure background sandbox, and gives you exact mathematically computed results directly in your chat window. So how do we actually apply that? Well, we use it for automated MCQ statistics. You just paste your raw student exam data right into the chat. Using code execution, the AI effortlessly crunches that data. It calculates the exact difficulty index, the p-value, the discrimination index, the d-value for every single item. It literally gives you a mathematical recommendation on whether you should accept, revise, or reject an exam question. To put that into perspective, think about a p-value of 0.45. If 45 out of 100 students get a question right, the AI isn't just kind of guessing the difficulty based on language patterns. It actually computes that exact 0.45, categorizing it as moderately difficult. It provides real, verifiable numeric answers for your faculty item analysis. Another incredibly advanced tool is the Google Search Grounding toggle, and knowing when to use this is vital. Turn it on when you need the AI to fetch live data from the internet, things like the absolute latest NMC admission guidelines or NEBH standards, complete with cited sources so you avoid any hallucinations. But turn it off if you're rewriting an internal hospital SOP based solely on a PDF you uploaded. That keeps the AI strictly focused on your custom data. Let's bring this all together. All of this workflow builds into 4 golden rules for mastering AI Studio. Number 1, always set your system instructions first. Number 2, choose the right model, Pro for deep research, Flash for speed. Number 3, set your temperature deliberately, based on how precise or creative you need to be. And number 4, always verify important facts, drug doses, and regulations. We have covered some incredible ground today, from configuring your system instructions to running Python code for exam stats to generating apps without coding. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. If you have the world's smartest medical researcher, administrator, and developer sitting right at your fingertips, entirely for free, what will you build tomorrow? Log into AI Studio, start experimenting, and absolutely transform your academic workflow. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.